Next up, we have Psychic Island Enhanced OST Cruv'laaphtian Crocus. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track, so I will be pausing a lot, and I will be talking a lot, as I will be explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. So I might stumble upon my words. I will stumble upon my words. I just did. I will stumble upon my words. Whatever happens, happens. With that being said, try to guess what game this is from. If this is not from My Singing Monsters, I am going to deduce that you who requested it is not the same person. I'm going to have to ban you for getting hacked. So with that being said, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we start with a very straightforward, and it turns out, look at this, is not my Singing Monsters. I'm gonna have to ban you now. So we start with a really fun drum beat plus a cello giving us our motif. The motif being, of course, the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed from which, the essence from which everything else comes from. So it's My Singing Monsters, so it is My Singing Monsters in the end. Okay, there you go. It's just that Psychic Island Enhanced is probably like a derivative. So it is My Singing Monsters. There you go. So, yes, so we're having the cello giving us this really cool motif. Let's see where it goes. We're having a bass line as well. Man, this is great. Yeah, it is definitely My Singing Monsters. It's definitely My Singing Monsters. Psychic Island is an island in the game and is the high audio quality version of this. Okay, so this is My Singing Monsters at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm not gonna ban you, and I'm not gonna ban you. You did not get hacked. So we are now having a. It sounds like a mandolin being played, arpeggiating chords. An arpeggio is when you play a chord one note at a time. And then we are having that very signature thing that My Singing Monsters has, which is all of those vocal lines being done very innocently. I mean, right now these are just singing bop, 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 kind of going with the rhythm, pan to the right ear, and yeah, I like it so far. The cello is repeating. There's that. Who in chat has clean tap water? I do. I have clean tap water. I'm drinking clean tap water right now. So yeah, we're getting a repetition, and we're getting all this. A process dulcimer. Okay, it's a dulcimer. There you go. All right, let's see where it goes. So yeah, we have multiple vocals singing on the right side. So yeah, we're having those vocals driving part of the rhythm, giving us our harmony to this whole thing, our chords, and now we bring in guitar. But what I like here, I like the bass line. I like how subtle the bass line is. It's very subtle. I really like this. Like, My Singing Monsters has surprisingly good music, so let's just see where this goes. We bring in the electric guitar. And the electric guitar is kind of doubling the bass, except it's holding down the chords instead of doing the rhythm, giving us what... It's not really a pedal note, it's just held chords. So I like this. Let's see where this goes. Oh, there we go. We changed the chords. So now we bring in the full chorus, right? we bring out a bunch of different. We take out the cello, we take out the dulcimer, the mandolin. I'm going to call it a mandolin just for the sake of simplicity. The plucked strings, we take out the plucked string, and we just replace it all with this really cool vocal arrangement of several things. So when it comes to vocals, because I think this is a full chorus arrangement. When it comes, I keep forgetting to delete these. When it comes to chorus and ranges of music, we use the standard SATB, which stands for soprano, alto, tenor, bass. These are the vocal ranges of human beings. The sopranos and altos are for women, tenor, bass are for men. There are exceptions, but SATB covers like 90% of all people that exist. And then we have a couple of others. So soprano is the high end of women's vocals. Alto is the low end of women's vocals. Tenor is the high end of men's vocals, which is still lower than alto. And bass is the low end of men's vocals. In between, you can have something called a mezzo-soprano. Soprano, which is going to be either the in-between range of soprano and alto or has the full range of both. That's a little bit more rare. And then between the tenor and the bass, you have what is called a baritone, which is the middle ground. It's either going to be a middle range or is going to have the range of both the tenor and the bass. For example, for me, I am a baritone, and I have a good chunk of both tenor and bass range. Which is very useful. And then you have some of the more extraordinary ones. Like these 6 already make up like 98% of the population, 99% of the population. So yes, you have the countertenor, and you have a bunch of those which are like 0.1% of the population. Like most people are gonna fall into one of these 6 categories. So yeah, there's that going on, and we're having each of the elements that were removed, we're filling one of the 4 overall ranges. And now we're seeing that happen in a variation. And I think it's just a contrasting section in general to this whole thing. So let's see where this goes. The drums changed a little bit as well. We're getting like these droplet sounding drums. I think it's like just droplets, like the samples of droplets. Really cool twist to this whole thing. And it's basically just playing the chords. We're basically just playing the chords. So let's see where it goes. The same motif, round up, yep. We bring back the guitar. And yes, we are having now the motif from the cello being played in the choral arrangement, but we're doing something really cool, which is layered vocals. It's layered vocals. So instead of having the one instrument, because the cello, we had the cello giving us that point where, this is note 1, this is note 2, note 3, note 4, note 5. And what we are doing, instead of having each note being played once, we are having vocal 1 singing and holding the note. Line 2, singing and holding the note. Line 3, singing, holding the note. And then line 4, singing, holding the note. But because line 3 was already going back, then it can just hold. So we are still getting that same shape that we had with the cello, but now it is happening. And don't ask, Solkrig, don't ask. So yeah, we're having these things. We're having these notes played, and it's a really cool way of both arpeggiating, creating chords using the existing motif. So yeah, really, really cool. Let's see where it goes. It's really cool, and we have the guitar. Oh, really cool. We had a quick moment. And we go for the very signature My Singing Monsters thing of the badly done monster sounds. Because again, I'm going to keep saying this, right? When it comes to monster sounds, voice acting, voice effects, these kind of things, if you want an actual monster, you're going to get there's people who can make those sounds. Like, I can make some of those sounds, right? And the thing is that My Singing Monsters is a child-friendly game. It sounds like a very innocent type of game, so you want the sounds to be innocent. So, how do you make monster sounds for a child without traumatizing the child making actual monster sounds, right? Because I don't think a child would be able to handle, like Cannibal Corpse levels of growling, right? So you're not going to have something like Metal Screams for children. Like, children are just way too innocent for that kind of thing. And instead, you have them do, instead of going, you have them go, rawr, that kind of thing. It adds this extra level of innocence and endearment and charm to this whole thing. And, Thomas, are you dissing my music? Because I growl in my music. So yeah, you bring them doing this whole thing, and it's very innocent, and we're using that as a percussion, as a way of doing percussion, extra percussion. So, you're dissing my music. I see how it is. So, yeah, we're having this going through, and it's just charming. It's just really, really charming, because there's something about a human adult being that kind, like doing that kind of bringing that kind of innocence, like engaging that way with the innocence of a child, just to try and get the child to smile genuinely. Like, there's something very, very, very sweet and charming about that. We're on the internet. Do not take it that way. I am talking about, when a mother is trying to get a smile out of their child and they're trying to make the noises. When the dad is trying to be silly with the children, trying to get those smiles. And you will engage in some of these kinds of like weird onomatopoeia, poorly done monster noises. And it's just charming. It's just a very, very sweet thing. So we're engaging that along with the drums that we're doing. So let's see where this goes. Let's see where it goes. So we're still having the vocals, but listen to this, right? Can I hiss like a cat? I guess. Like, I can do, like, Alien versus Predator, the Predator sound, like, I can do that. I can bark. Like, I can do that. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's, no, Ava, no, Ava, no, do not start. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we bring back the guitar with a synth in the background with the dulcimer, the plucked string. Oh, so now we bring all of the elements that we did before with these sounds. Musically, we're not doing anything too different. Oh, this is really cool, dude. This is really cool. Let's see where it goes. We do the second part. We remove the like monster sounds. I hissed. Valid user. What else do you want? All right, let's see where this goes. Don't call me that. We bring back, and now we're just bouncing back and forth. We bring back the choral aspect. And off the ramp we go very briefly. So, going off the ramp is a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial just means there's no academic official term, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. Going off the ramp is what I call when you have a section, a transition of some sort. can be as short as a single beat. It can be an entire section where you want to make the listener feel suspended, up in the air, mercy of inertia, going off a ramp kind of thing, waiting to see where we land. How do you do that? You remove the drums, maybe the bass as well, and that's what you get. And that's what we have right now, which is going to lead us to the next section. Really, really, really good. You're seeing what the game actually looks like in the video. Oh, so this is what the game actually looks like. Charming. Let's see where it goes. We're bringing... Okay. So now we're bringing a slightly different version of the motif. I think we're going downwards instead of upwards this time around, in which case it would be an inversion. So inversions in melody, because we have three aspects of music: melody, harmony, rhythm. And yeah, you could tell that part just now was the climax. We brought everything up to 11. We revisited as much as we had, and now we're doing an inversion. So in music, inversion in a melody is when you have some sort of shape that you have of a melody, you take that and you flip it upside down, and that's your inversion. It's a very, very useful tool to create more variation using still the same material. Let's see what else is there. And it's also elongated. So elongation in music, elongation is when you take music and you make it slower. You stretch it and you make it slower. So right now, instead of the cello playing, I don't know, 4 notes in 2 seconds, now we're getting 1 note every 3 seconds, something like that. So the motif is being played very slowly now, while the other aspects, we have another vocal line as well, giving us a high melody. So let's see where this goes. So... So yeah, it sounds like we're just getting different. Off the ramp we go again. And yeah, it looks like we're just bouncing back and forth, revisiting different monsters, getting their little different lines. Let's just see how this ends. And yeah, now we have the vocal lines giving us these weird chords. Oh, really cool, dude. So yeah, it's all the different monsters that we're getting. Each of them has their own little motif. While we have, right now we're off the ramp, this is the outro. This is let's just see what happens. Oh, and we end with one last version of this. And I think all of these were active. All of these layers were active. We were just now hearing them one by one. And man, there was also Noble. Very lovely. Yeah, this was very, very lovely. We then just let those notes play out at the last. And yeah, there you go. There you go. My Singing Monster sponsored by LSD. There you go. That was the Psychic Island Enhanced OST plus Cruv'laaphtian Crocus. Really cool, man. Really, really like very fascinating music. Very, very, very fascinating stuff. So there you go. There you go. Wow, it's just My Singing Monsters has insane music, dude. It's insane how fascinatingly charming the music is. Very, very, very good stuff. So, once again, everybody, this has been the Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what has happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the video, YouTube, archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you're on the live stream, do not request yet. And if you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below. Go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions in the pinned comments. And if you want to catch the pinned messages, Jesus, brained. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live on air, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know what that is, in your local time zone if you don't live in Europe. The full schedule up to date is on the Discord and the Twitch, both linked down below. They both have the stream schedule channel or tab so that you can see the stream starting on your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because of course we do. We're on YouTube. What else could we possibly have? Games are Basterd, where I put the VODs of our gaming after shows when they happen, if they happen, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's Games Are Basterd, link down below, or just search for it on YouTube. It's the same username as James Are Basterd. You swap the J for a G and you got it. And yeah, there you go. My Singing Monsters, the Psychic Island enhanced OST. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.